What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're hopping back into some L5P content. I know I've been MIA for the last couple months, just had a lot going. I've been going strong at YouTube for the last few years, kind of burned myself out, but getting back into the rhythm now for good cause. We're gonna make my L5P right here behind me, make 1,000 wheel horsepower. Now, as you can see by the title, this is part one of a 3-part series I'm gonna do. Today, I'm gonna talk about all the parts I have here so far for it, what we're gonna be doing to it, and the full overview of what my plan is. So, I gotta get this truck wrapped up by I believe June 8th. That's the Atlantic City truck meet. That's my ultimate goal, to get this truck there and get it on the dyno. So I already got my 1719 L5P. That's been on the channel a few times. You guys seen it, had a 369 kit on there. I already got that kit taken off, and there's a bunch more things I'm gonna do when I'm in here, but I want to go over the full overview of everything today. But for the most part, the hard part's already done. Got that old turbo kit pulled off. So without further ado, I want to talk about basically everything I'm going to do to it. And it is a bunch of work, but I should be able to knock it out in a couple days. The event's a few weeks away, so should be able to make it there in good time. Have everything good to go. Not slapped together last second. I want to drive it a little bit, make sure it's all good to go. So when it goes on the dyno to make a hit, everything will go as it should. So without further ado, let's go over everything that I'm going to be doing to this. And there's a lot, so bear with me. I just want to talk about everything a little bit in detail, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so first and foremost, I want to talk about the turbo setup that I'm doing on this truck. So I am doing a WC Fab S400 kit, and my turbo of choice is right here, which is a Force Inductions S476. So I want to make 1,000, and this is the turbo. It's going to be the best bet of getting me there in a safe fashion. So a 472 will more than likely crack me 1,000, should be right there, but it's really pushing a 472 very hard to get it to that power level, and reliability, longevity of that probably wouldn't last that long. So we got, like I said, a Force Inductions S476, and I'm gonna get this all torn off today. We're gonna get the exhaust side housing Cerakoted, and this up here powder coat as well. I'm doing everything gloss white, so the WC Fab S400 kit that I got is gloss white, and it should match the black truck very nicely. Now, we gotta get this all stripped down, everything like that, but that is the turbo of choice that I'm going with, and should make 1,000 pretty easily with this setup, air setup, and it's still gonna be pushing the turbo, but not as hard as an S472 turbo will. So, hopping back up here to the engine bay, I'm gonna take the heads off this truck. The truck has about 130,000 miles on it, and I just want to inspect everything, the pistons, make sure everything's good as well, and it's still on the stock head bolt. So we're getting the heads pulled off. We're doing a SoCal Diesel Stage 2 head, so it's going to have push rods, valve springs, the whole 9 with that. Brand new head, so when I basically get it, just slap it on here and be good to go. Don't have to worry about these old heads being a problem getting a machine, the whole 9. Just get a new head off the rip, slap it on, good to go. This truck does have, moving to injectors, 100% over injectors in it right now. I'm going to get these pulled out probably today and sent into S&S this week, because that's whose injectors they are. I already have an S&S 12 mil pump down here in the valley, but these injectors have been in here for a few miles now, and we're making that kind of power. I just want to make sure everything is good along the injector side. I definitely don't want to blow a hole in the piston, which it might, but we'll see from there. Now, for now, I'm going to see if I get some WC Fab manifolds in time. If not, we'll rock the stock manifolds. We're definitely going to do WC Fab up pipes. I have those. We're doing the PCV kit. So we're going to get rid of the factory PCV box, because with the new turbo, as it is, you have nowhere to hook up that factory fitting. So we're just going to have to get rid of that. Also, talking about the heads I skipped over, we're going to be doing a I have Dirty Hooker Diesel glow plug delete kit. I know I made a video about this a while back, that you shouldn't necessarily get rid of your glow plugs, but in an application like this, I'm trying to make a bunch of horsepower. That's just one more thing to go wrong, and I have no need for them because the truck doesn't see winter anyways, and we're making that kind of power. We're just asking for problems. So I got those somewhere over here, I believe. Somewhere. Yep, right here. These are the glow plug delete kits. And basically, there are no glow plugs anymore. There's bolts that go in the glow plug holes, so we'll do that. Now, also, we'll be doing a fluid dampener down here as well. And for the most part, that's about all we'll be doing, nothing crazy. We're not doing a built engine, anything along those lines. More or less, I just want to see what this truck can handle for long-term sustainability. I'm going to be pulling with this truck again this year, sled pulling. I'm going to make a lot more content this season because hopefully we'll have the truck dialed in. Last year, I just kind of waited to the last minute and had a bunch of tuning issues, whatnot, so that never really came to fruition, even though I did a bunch of pulls. Just the tuning issues really kind of kill me, but I want to get this truck all dialed in as well. We'll run some data logs, everything along the lines of that, and gotta get all this stuff pulled out, the hot side pipe, all that factory piping's gonna go. And I just wanna go over everything while I'm in here because the truck does have a decent amount of miles on it. But for the most part, that's the air fuel setup that we'll be doing. Like I said, you guys already saw me do last year. I have the Fast 220 with the S&S 12 mil pump. So that should basically be everything, as little as it sounds, even though it's a lot of parts that cost a lot of money to get us to 1,000 horsepower. But nothing really past that. And I want to see, like I was just saying before, sustainability, how these trucks are going to hold up. Oh, one more thing, we'll be doing ARP head bolts in here as well. So I'm going to do head studs. I know these trucks can probably handle it, but since the heads are already coming off, it'd be stupid not to do it while I'm already there. So we'll see what the truck can basically handle, stock bottom end and everything along those lines in the engine wise, or bottom engine wise. What I'll hope. I see now SoCal Diesel and Dirty Hooker Diesel, now everyone's coming out with pistons for these trucks. They cost a lot of money, but we'll see what we push it to right now, see what the truck can handle for the most part, power-wise. And if something happens, at that point, we'll talk about maybe getting a built engine in this truck and really try to make some serious power. But for now, it's been my goal forever now. I've been messing around with these trucks. I basically have every generation of them. Never made 1,000 horsepower yet personally, but it's been a goal for mine for a while. Been put on the back burner, but we're officially going to make it happen, and I have all the parts here to do so. So just got to work on getting those slapped in here, and we'll see how the truck performs. Now, probably just have to get it dialed in with the tuning. Obviously, when you do a setup like this, it's going to take a few revisions. So I want to go through the whole process of, from now basically torn down, bone stock form for the most part, to totally done ripping on a dyno. That's going to be the 3-part series, probably 2 install series of doing the head studs, kind of like the more involving stuff. The injectors I already made videos on. I want to do a video on the fluid dampener and the stuff I really haven't done yet, and then we'll do the final reveal in Atlantic City on, I believe, June 8th when we slap it on the dyno. So that's about it for this video, guys. Like I said, that's the full overview of what I'll be doing to my truck parts-wise. And if everything goes to plan, we'll have the truck on the dyno June 8th at Atlantic City to hopefully make that 1,000 horsepower goal that I've been after for a long time now. So be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss the future videos coming of everything I'll be doing to getting the truck on the dyno. Also, be sure to leave this video a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Stop this conversation.